Hi friends, Joel from Netiva, and it hasn't been since the summer since we did a proper update. But you all know that since October 7th, Israel is under a state of war. Of course, the horror that happened on that Saturday morning just changed the reality of what's going on right now, and I'll touch it towards the end. Well, we finished the Netzol program in July. We had 70 participants. After that, we started the Arrows program, the pre-military long-term, more of a discipleship program where we talk about identity and we learn theology and apologetics. We had 19 participants. Unfortunately, because of the war breaking out, we had to stop the program a couple days early. During this time, we also had the Sea to Sea hike. We walked from the Mediterranean to the Sea of Galilee. We had about 120 people and we walked 90 kilometers. It was hot, but it was such a blessed time. We studied about the fruit of the Spirit, and we kind of had lessons every evening. We also had a soldiers conference with about 150 young men and women that are going into the army, that are already soldiers, and unfortunately many of them are now on the front line, either on the south or in the north. We also had a youth leaders conference to start off the year. We had about 70 youth leaders from all over the country, different congregations. We had an amazing speaker, Dave Patty, come from Josiah Venture in the Czech Republic, and he did a great job talking to us about how to disciple, how to take someone from calling them, come and follow me, to being ready to go out and make disciples. So how do we make disciples that make disciples? And I just want to say thank you, Josiah Venture and Dave, for being that time with us. So what are we doing at Netiva? Netiva took a turn. We were supposed to have a youth conference with about 300, 400 teenagers. That's not going to happen. But we're reaching out to the soldiers that we know and that we love, and the youth leaders that are now called up on reserves, just to encourage them, strengthen them, provide them with basic needs, something to eat, a hug and a prayer. And that's what we're doing here from this place. We're packing packages, we're driving them south and north just to reach out to those soldiers that we know well, to bless them, to bless their units that they're in. Also in this place, we've started receiving families. So we have a whole food program. The same conferences that we used to do with our kitchens are now feeding thousands of meals taken down south, and families that we're hosting here that have escaped from the south to a safe place here. At this time, instead of doing a conference, instead of them coming to us, we want to go to them, and we're creating a package, a t-shirt, a bag, a little speaker, and a devotional program booklet that they can study on their own. And we want to actually make sure that every teenager that we know in this country from the Messianic community gets one of these packages, that they know that they're loved and cared for. We also have a Bible study that we've recorded that they can scan and watch it and listen to it. So pray for us as we continue and seek God. What's the next step? What are we doing here? Do we continue shipping out equipment and supporting the soldiers on the front line? It seems like it's going to be a long time, but thank you for your love, for your prayers, for your support during this time. God bless you. Bye.
For more information about Netiva and our current projects, visit us at netiva.com.